Hello, it's Tora Billy Archie's reply set number 4. I just woke up. First off, I'll start with the private messages I got. Red Star 448. Just curious, Tori, are you in fact a furry? Yes, I am. And a very dedicated one at that. He also says he's intrigued by my intellect. Thank you. And I got another one off SylvesterFox. In reply set 2, you called me a furry who does not like furries because of their demand for equal rights. I'm not a furry. I might be Etherean, but furry, no. Then, well, you could have clarified that because, you know, you would think you were a furry with a screen name like SylvesterFox. In fact, you might be a person I know because they're a cat fox and they really like Sylvester, the cat. So, and you also said you dislike the fandom for more things than equal rights. Well, you could have told me that earlier. And now on to the actual comments, which you can see. I've got a bit of scrolling to do now. Just to SylvesterFox again. Just to comment about something you said in video number 3, you said that furry haters should use furries, in this case me, as a source of information on the fandom. To the average furry hater, it would seem that you are simply opinioning. Oh, is that a word? Well, your arguments do make logical sense. You do not back them up with incontrovertible evidence. Personal experience does not count as incontrovertible evidence, as it can be unreliable, particularly since you cannot prove what you say. Yes, I can. Do you want me to start putting footnotes on everything I say? Because I can do that. Then it'll just take me longer to say everything, and I can't be bothered doing that. But most of my sources seem to come from the University of California Davis Department of Psychology Furry Survey, published May 2007. Some of it comes from Sociology of the Furry Fandom, held by David J. Rust, 2000 to 2001. And it also comes from, as you've said, it comes from my own experience. And seeing as I know many people far across the fandom, I think that my experience is quite reliable. Okay, moving on. Even though Encyclopedia Dramatica claims to be satirical, it doesn't live up to it with all the explicit images they have. I have made my own vids trying to correct stereotypes, and you seem like you're doing a great job yourself. Thank you. I like your accent, by the way. Thank you. To me, lulz are just pointless and not funny with any other drama we get. My page comments prove that. Also, to correct that AC protesting, they were furries too. Yeah, people generally think that people who are everyone on 4chan and 7chan and other channels, they're all furries. They're all furries in denial. I even talked to one of the people on these videos who are furry haters, and they said they were almost a furry. And I have the word of an ex-channer, an ex-beatard, who has since a couple of years ago left that site and became a furry, and they've never been happier. So you should learn. Oh, phone's ringing. So, have you ever considered being a baritone? Lol, just kidding. Seriously though, people freak out about furries and crap. It's about as bad as politics. You have Democrats and Republicans and Ewoks and all this other crap mishmashed in. You're trying to say that the furry fandom is kind of very diverse and you can't really categorise it as one thing, because that's very true. That was by GruntofAction. Hello, I know you. Oh yeah, and the one about Encyclopedia Dramatica, that was by ShadowFox. The LB2K6. Furry haters, ha, makes me laugh. If you heard any of Anonymous's response to Fox 11's report, you will hear the words, "We are everyone and we are no one." Think about that for a second. Some Anons, perhaps even some trolling around YouTube right now, are in fact disgusted furries. Just backs up all the other things that have been said. Also, you appeared to be making generalisations from your own views. For instance, your assumptions that Yif in Hell isn't offensive. Granted, that's true for many, but definitely not all. Well, Because there's no survey about that. That is again another thing from my own experience, and so far I have not found a single furry who finds that offensive. In fact, it was even in a thread on a forum I go on. You know, they actually discussed yiffing hell. Does anyone even find that insulting anymore? And then you just read it down, and I never found it insulting. I found it a bit annoying to start with, but now I don't mind. No one even finds it insulting. Find a new bloody insult, you betards, idiots, janners, whatever. GTFO, Eurofag. GTFO, idiot. Fucking tea drinking, monocle wearing, scone eating pile of shit. I did say scone. One, I don't drink tea. I don't even like tea. Monocle wearing. Am I wearing a monocle? I don't even have a monocle. Scone eating, I prefer croissants, not scones. And I don't, not a pile of shit really, either. That was PuddingMagician. Right. SylvesterFox, Voldemort kills a Snape. Moving on. Up the iron's own 090. Try braces, Furfag, they work wonders. You've heard what I've said about Furfag, the insult. And those last three arguments, there's only one thing I can say to those. That just proves my point. You don't have any arguments against furries, because you haven't provided any. All you've done is senseless trolling, spamming, or insulting. Which is kind of like trolling, really, but still. That goes to prove me. Correct, completely correct. You have no arguments. Get over it.